Welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra, exclusively on SNY.TV. Tuesday night, the Mets returned home to play the White Sox, and Matt Harvey, in his 17th Major League start, pitched his greatest game so far. He carried a perfect game for 6 2/3, gave up only an infield hit in 9 innings of work, no walks, 12 strikeouts. That wasn't enough for him to get a win, but the Mets did get a win, 1-0 in 10 on Mike Baxter's walk-off hit in the bottom of the 10th.
Well, I'm into my 8th year doing this job, and that was the most dominating performance I've seen. Take away John Main's game in 07, Santana's game in 08, and 11 months ago on June 1st, a no-hitter by Santana. This one was a young pitcher, confident as all, going out there and just mowing down a team that had some very dangerous hitters, although they have been struggling. It was fun to watch. He mixed every pitch in. He threw curveballs for strikes, sliders to put him away. Changeup was probably the best we've seen it in all 7 starts this season, and of course that great fastball. And it was fun to watch for us up here.
In the 5th inning, I said, I think tonight he's going to pitch a no-hitter. I mean, he was throwing any pitch he wanted to for a strike. Pitched out of the zone when he wanted to. Really, really impressive.
I kind of realized that this might actually happen, and it was just one of those games. And after he gave up the hit, I knew that there was more innings to come, and obviously had to limit the damage, being a 0-0 game. So I went out and did my thing and tried to keep runners off base, and fortunately enough, I was able to do that.
He was hitting the spots whether I went in or out. Curveball, changeup, slider. Any count. We were 8th or 9th inning when he had 80 pitches in the 8th inning or something like that. With that many strikeouts, that's being very efficient with your pitches.
When he goes out and throws like that, it gives everybody energy. Just because we didn't go out and get hits doesn't mean it's not energetic. But he sets a tone that everybody kind of falls into. The rhythm of the game when he throws is, it's second to none. He's really spectacular with that.
Obviously we're having fun, and anytime you go out there and are able to pitch like that and get early outs like I did, that becomes fun.
I'm telling you, he is so focused. I know when you guys talked to him, ask him about how he started the game today, why the game got started late. Nose was bleeding. Almost didn't have to go out and take him out of the game if it started running down his shirt. But again, nothing seems to faze this guy.
Something was running, so obviously when I wiped my sleeve and saw it was red, it was obviously a telling sign that something else was coming out except for some snot. So.
The only problem for Harvey is that the young left-hander who grew up in Newark, New Jersey, is a big Met fan, Hector Santiago, just his 2nd start of the year for the White Sox. He wasn't perfect, but for 7 innings, he was awfully good.
Well, you think about it, in that 5'9", maybe 5'10" frame, he was throwing 94 and 95 miles an hour. That great turnover changeup, just enough breaking balls to get ahead. So all these great pitchers and great performances can come all shapes and sizes, and Santiago was fantastic tonight.
Ike Davis drew a leadoff walk against Nate Jones in the bottom of the 10th. A sacrifice moved him to second, and then Mike Baxter, who's been money as a pinch hitter, came through.
Just going up there, kind of know what he's got. Good sinker, good slider. Just stay off guys like that, trying to get a ball up in the zone, and try to put the barrel on it and square it up.
Well, I think the good thing, Ike Davis got a base hit tonight. He started the rally. Young Lagares came up, and it's something probably he hasn't done much in his career, laid down a perfect bunt. And then Mike Baxter just Ventura did not bring in the left-hander Thornton, left Jones in there to get Baxter out and said, hey, you beat us, Baxter, and he did with a nice hit down the right field line. Ike scored, and I think that's an important thing, not only for Baxter, who's now 4 for 8 as a pinch hitter, but also for Ike Davis to be part of a big win.
So the Mets win the opener of their homestand. They go for a 2-game sweep of the White Sox on Wednesday night with Jeremy Hefner on the mound against Jake Peavy. 6 o'clock, our coverage, Cadillac first pitch on SNY. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.